So here we're looking at a place value chart. And for the beginning of fourth grade, we're going to focus on whole numbers. We can put decimal numbers on the place value chart as well, but we're not going to focus on that right now. So in our place value chart, this is a very helpful tool for understanding numbers and the value of numbers. Because within each number, we have digits. So let's look at the number 516. And in the number 516, we have 3 digits. We have a 5, 1, and a 6. So each of those numbers within this big number, 516, is referred to as a digit. So this becomes very important as we are talking about ordering numbers from least to greatest or greatest to least. It's also important when we're comparing two numbers to see which number has the greater value. And so this place value chart can help us to better understand the value of every digit in a number. So let's focus on just the layout of the place value chart. So as you can see, we have our units, which includes the hundreds, 10, and 1 value. Then we move over to our thousands, period. That includes 100,000, 10,000, 1,000. And our millions unit, or millions period, sorry. And our millions period includes the 100 million, 10 million, and million place value. Now, like I said, each of these, I was referring to each of these as a period. And each period within the place value chart includes 3 place values. Now, how do we separate those? We separate those periods with a comma. So we always know that after every 3 digits of a number, we're going to place a comma. Now, as we're moving through the place value chart, from the right to the left, we are going from a smaller value to a larger value. So each time we move, like let's say if we go from the ones place to the tens place, well, we know that 1 is smaller than 10. We also know that a 10 is smaller than 100. So our value keeps increasing. Each digit in the number increases times 10 as you move through the place value chart. Now, let's look at that number 516 that we referred to earlier. So I'm going to place the number 516 on my place value chart. So we're going to fill in 516. So now you've broken the number into its digits. And now you can look at the value of every digit in the number 516. So if we were to break this number into expanded form, right now we're looking at it in standard form, But if we wanted to break this number into expanded form by its values, we know that we can see that the 5 in 516 is in the hundreds place value. So that 5 is no longer just a 5. Its value is 500. Now next, if we look at the 1 is in the tens place value. So the value of that digit 1 in 516 is not just 1, it's actually a 10. And then finally, we'll look at the 6. And that 6 is in the ones place value. So that 6 represents 6 ones, or 6. Now, when we talk about the expanded form of a number, we're saying that when we add 500 plus 10 plus 6, we get the number 516. So this is how you can use the place value chart to look at a number and determine the value of every digit in a number.